right? You can clap, you can clap. Well, instead of an enforceable interrupt, we can even redirect it to some of the shell code we want to, or whatever we want to do with that system now. Okay, now so coming forward with that,
that's the point of difference between a penetration tester and a hacker over here.
Yeah.
He wants to run an executable or something which will exploit.
We showed you how to take a control over it, but we'll not show you how to actually exploit it, because that is not what we are intended to do over here. That's what our ethics say, right? So you will be ethical or non-ethical? You will exploit or you will still exploit, huh? So, anyhow, so moving forward, this thing we got to know about how to penetrate or how to make an exploit run manually, right? So we'll be moving forward how to do it automatically. We have certain tools, we have certain set of frameworks running around which actually gives us this functionality, gives us this power to actually test on what is happening and how we can use these exploits.
So here in Backtrack we are having a Metasploit framework. In the network exploitation tools, I'm having a tool called as Armitage. So that we will be explaining it. Next slide. So here, this is a snapshot which I have taken. We will go into a demo very soon. Herein you can exploit even Windows 7, Windows Vista. It is an automated tool. It will keep on updating as you have the software updates, your Windows updates. So as the MSF3 also has its own updates, it will keep on updating as far as the changes in the Windows kernel and in the various different operating systems. It will keep on changing it.
As per the ethical experts or the ethical hackers give us the information or give the Metasploit framework people their exploits, what they have done, they do update it on timely basis. So this is just a snapshot how a control is taken over from from an attacker to a victim.
Let's go to the demo of this thing, Akash. So here we are back in